Hello, this is Kevin Benedict, SMAC analyst with Cognizant, and SMAC, as most of you know, is the acronym for Social, Mobile, Analytics, and Cloud. I'm here in a beautiful building here at Telstra in downtown Sydney, and I have the pleasure of spending time this afternoon with Amartey Toor, who's the General Manager, Enterprise Mobility Solutions for Telstra, Innovations, Products, and Marketing.
So my focus within that group is on mobility. And again, within mobility, my focus is on enterprise mobility, so taking solutions to the market that can help address their requirements in terms of how can we make our field force or people in the field more productive, provide better customer service, or provide reduce some costs wherever possible in the process.
Now, you guys are very ambitious on the enterprise mobility side, which is the area that I spend a lot of time focusing on.
Yeah.
And I'm just seeing you guys put together some incredible partnerships and solutions and other things. But before we get to that,
Yeah.
how have you seen kind of the market for enterprise mobility evolve over the last 18 months?
Yeah, Kevin, look, it's definitely evolving. Both on the network side, there's a lot more capability in terms of speed. And on the devices front, look, devices are way more capable now, right? So compared to where they were, say 4 years ago. So in the last 18 months, companies are definitely starting to think about, what do I do with these powerful machines in my employees' hand? What more I can do? It's not just about email. Everyone can access email. It's not just about I can offer some messaging-based applications. It's more about how can I seriously look at improving productivity of my employees. Can I actually give them some tools they have access to on their desktop? Can I extend that to mobile? So they're seriously thinking about it. A recent survey we saw, nearly 2/3 of the CIOs are saying mobility is one of their top 5 initiatives, which is huge. That's a great.
And they're coming to Telstra, the giant carrier, and saying, how can you help us?
Absolutely. Look, we got a strong position in enterprise where we deliver a lot of their back-end data networks. We're a strong position in terms of enterprise mobility. But now they're asking the question, can you help us with mobilizing my back-end, whether it's SAP, Oracle, how can we extend that to mobile devices? So our strategy there is we are partnerships. So we have partnered with a lot of enterprising companies in that mobile application space, and that's what we're taking to our customers to deliver that strategy through partnerships.
So talk to us and the listeners and viewers here today. Give us some insight into what those partnerships do and cover. And
yeah.
Do you have systems integrator partners? Do you have mobile application development platform partners? And how does that work in your world?
Yeah. So Kevin, we got 3-pronged strategies, right? So first prong of that strategy is what we are calling pre-packaged apps. So these are the cloud-based apps with mobility front end, which customers can deploy, businesses can deploy to address point solutions. So it might be you got salespeople in the field. How do I get the latest product information to my salespeople without having to worry about if they have the current information or not? Have they got enough knowledge of the product so I can quiz them through the same app? Mm-hmm. So those cloud-based apps, we got a number of examples of. We got Job Dispatch, we got Mobile Forms app. They're centered around you can pick it up, start using it within a week. It's not months.
Because it doesn't require a lot of back-end integration.
It doesn't require any back-end integration. You can do the back-end integration if you want, but the idea is you can start using it, be productive, then think about integration if you want to, or it'll deliver you the benefits anyway. It's a cloud-based back-end where all your information is stored. On top of that, the model that we're taking to market is you pay per user on per month basis. Okay. So again, there's no commitment in terms of CapEx. You start a trial with 10 people, you want to scale it up to 100 or even 1,000, you can do that easily. And if the number goes up and down month by month, you're only paying for the active users. So that's one part of the strategy. So it's pre-packaged apps. obviously not going to suit every business,
Right.
especially at the large end of the town where they got investment in the back-end system and they want to extend that to mobile devices rather than these standalone apps. So to address that segment of the market, we are focused on MEEP solution. So for that, we partner with Kony.
Okay.
As you're aware, we invested in Kony as well. We've taken a minority stake in the company. We invested nearly $20 million in the company. So the idea there is we're offering that platform, Kony platform, as a service to our customers, where they're looking at extending their back-end investment onto mobile devices. And also, as Kony has a very strong integrated development environment as well, that helps or makes it easy for customers to write the application once, then publish to multiple platforms, whether it's iOS, Android, Windows, BlackBerry.
Got it. And if they need systems integrators and consultants?
Yeah. So that's the third plank of our strategy, which is essentially we're not saying here's a piece of software, you go figure how you're going to use it. We are partnering with a number of leading system integrators that we will take to our customers jointly. With those customers, we'll deliver end-to-end solutions. So the idea is we can come in with these partners and start with the initial consulting, business requirements, and all the way to integration, app development, and the delivery of the final solution. So focus is end-to-end delivery. We can work with customers' preferred SI partners if required, but if they don't have preferred partner in mobility space, we'll take these partner system integrated partners to those customers.
And for mobile security, what do you have that addresses that area?
Look, security increasingly a requirement. It was easy when you were just accessing email. You could turn on SSL saying, at least I got email secured. But to address things beyond that, we have introduced a cloud-based MDM platform. We partner with AirWatch, and we hosted their solution in our data center. Again, we sell that as a service. Customers buy on per user per month basis. So that's the base level device security. Again, with Kony, we're looking at application security in terms of how customers, not only how they distribute apps to their employees for internal B2E type apps, but also how do they put different security policies around each app depending on the requirements of security which may be specific to certain apps.
So how have you organized your teams to address this enterprise requirement? Because a lot of carriers that I've had relationships with over the years, they're very good on the retail front, and it's a challenge for them to think like a big enterprise. You guys must have invested some time and energy into figuring out how do we actually respond to these requirements.
Yep. So, Kevin, that's where some of the partnerships come in. They're essential or they're key for us to deliver on our enterprise mobility strategy. But at the same time, our sales force or the direct sales force that's actually targeting the enterprise customers, we have specialists there. So we got consulting sales specialists, we got application specialists who are actually going out selling that proposition. So they're talking to a line of business managers saying, how can we help you solve your productivity issue or improving your processes. So they're starting that conversation rather than just talking to procurement guys in large corporate customers.
Got it. So would those be the people that would say, look, for security, we could point you to AirWatch. For MEEPs, we could talk to you about Kony?
Yeah, so those are the guys. They won't sort of simply say, here's a solution you can go point you to. They'll help look at the requirements and take a holistic view and then recommend a solution that can address all those requirements. Yeah.
You guys have a lot of ambition.
Oh, absolutely. So look, we deliver. We want to be more than just selling you network and carriage and devices. So it's all about how can we help our large corporate customers with helping with productivity, with improving their processes. If they're winning, we're winning.
I spend a lot of time within the SAP world,
Yep.
and I keep going back to this quote I heard that said, we believe that mobile devices will be the preferred interface to almost all the back-end systems. ERPs, everything will, the preferred interface is going to be a tablet or a handheld device of some sort of smartphone, which makes your role even bigger.
Absolutely, absolutely. Look, that is a challenge, and I must say, some of those larger back-end systems, they weren't built with mobility in mind. So that's why we're delivering value through Kony solution. But at the same time, some of the newer solutions are actually built with mobility in mind, so, and we're talking to those partners, potential partners as well, to take those solutions to market. But I absolutely agree with you. Mobility is the key, right? You don't want to go back to your desk just to do a little task, might be improving your staff's leave, right? You want to be able to do it, okay, I'm happy to approve this leave, can I do it from my device, rather than now I've got to go back and take this action, or doing my expense, for example, can I do this from my device? So a lot of those, I'm just using examples which are relevant for people like us.
Yeah.
But people who are in the field all the time, there are numerous examples where mobility can bring in so many benefits.
Wow. Amardeep, thank you so much for sharing your insight and knowledge.
Not
with
a
all of
problem,
us.
Kevin. Great to meet you, and nice talking to you.
Thank you.